Welcome to Grace. I'm Debbie Huntsman. Please take the black registration pad at the end of your aisle, fill it out, and pass it on down while I tell you what is going on this week here at Grace. High Five Open House is today from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Please stop by and check out the newly remodeled area. Renewal will be meeting this Wednesday at Bodie Ice Arena to play bubble ice hockey. The cost is $5 and it starts at 7 p.m. We will be going to Sonic afterwards. Next Sunday will be our college annual student and Missouri Western football lunch. All college students are invited to the chapel for a free lunch right after second service. If you would like to help, please see Pastor Ken or Sean Kellum. Sign up for fall growth groups today in the lobby or online. Groups will begin the first week of September and will wrap up at the second week of December. If you would like to know more about our upcoming mission trip to Patar, India, please sign up and get your application at the information desk. The tentative dates are January 18th through January 28th. Tonight is the final session of When God's Spirit Moves by Jim Sabala. Next Sunday evening at 6 p.m. in the chapel, we're beginning another 6-week DVD series by Jim Sabala, When God's People Pray. When God's people are filled with His Spirit, they will engage in serious prayer. We want to make sure we have enough study guides, so please sign up at the information desk today if you plan to attend to get your new no-cost copy. That's all for this week, and thank you for coming today. Be sure to check the website or your bulletin for more details on all of these events and more. Please enjoy this clip from the upcoming Bible study, When God's People Pray, and have a blessed week.
Well, it was in this building here on Atlantic Avenue in downtown Brooklyn that my wife and I began in the ministry. And one Sunday I remember getting up to preach, but the atmosphere was so dark, so heavy, that I broke down and stopped within 5 minutes of this little sermon I had and said, look, something's wrong here. We've got to pray. Praying for another person is like touching God with one hand and touching the person with the other. That's what intercessory prayer is all about. But unconfessed sin, that makes a disconnect. That stops the power from coming down and getting to where it needs to be. He loves when we take His own promises and put our trust in them and repeat them back to Him.
I had as much money as I wanted to spend on drugs. Suddenly it wasn't like pills and alcohol, now it was cocaine, and then heroin came into the picture.
She was praying for me. She was fasting and praying that God would change my life, because she knew that, eventually my lifestyle would catch up with me.
The only way to find peace, I thought, would be to kill myself. I craved it because I just wanted an end to this struggle that was my life.
For a number of years now, our church has been pursuing this idea of becoming a house of prayer. We haven't arrived yet, God's still working on us, but we'd love to spend time with you studying together the great promises that God has given us in His Word about the potential we have when we call upon the name of the Lord in prayer.